Here's your boy. Here's your boy, Shagrat. This is the guy that you want to get active on the team. He is the one that makes it go. And let me give you all of the reasons why right now. Hello there, it's me, your old gaffer, your Lord of the Rings dad. Hey, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. We are still in the beta for Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth, LOTR, home. Anyway, everybody is farming goblins and Frodo and Aragorn and the hobbits. It's good stuff. I'm going to try something a little different here. I got that team loaded up. That's my defense team. I'm wondering if this Mordor team might be a really great offensive team to throw into Arena and also provide some characters you can use for the daily challenges. But let's take a look at the Mordor team. I'm kind of excited about their synergy, what they do. I kind of give you an idea that they're going to be placing a lot of damage over time. Banes on everybody, so your bleed, your poison, your burning. They're going to be putting those out there, doing a bunch of damage with them. Let's start at the very beginning. Mordor Taskmaster. He is going to be the support for the group. He's going to be doing his basic does damage and inflicts daze and inflicts weaken. Weaken is something that makes the other character do 25% less damage. Then he's going to be granting regeneration, which gives people, they're going to gain some health each turn. Just kind of helping people out. Here he's going to heal all the squad members, so again, he is your support. He's granting haste to everybody for one turn, then once the haste ends, they get slow for one turn. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. They're going to go fast, then they're going to slow down, and I don't know how that's going to work, but hey, I'm going to try it out and find out. And then Mercy of Mordor, his passive gives 5% damage for everybody against targets that have Banes, and he gives block and more damage, and so he kind of builds it up over time. There is your Mordor Taskmaster. Where is he available? He's available in Guild Campaign 3.1. Now, let me point out something here. The nice thing about moving past Tier 1 of the Guild Campaign, which is where you get characters like Pippin, the Goblin Batmaster, the Goblin Chef, all useful characters, you don't get any of these uncommon ability materials. So you can only take abilities to level 1 or level 2, I think, with these basic common ability materials. But once you're farming in Node 3, Guild Campaign 3, you're starting to get these uncommon, and that happens to actually Guild in Node 2, but in Guild 3 you're getting 2 of them instead of 1. You're just going to be able to upgrade those abilities on these characters a lot more from farming Guild Node 3. So there you go with that. Let's go over to the Mordor Slasher again. He's available in Guild Node 3.3 there. That's where you're going to find this guy. Plus, you're building up those guild points, which you can use in the store, which I'll show you in a minute. This guy's just going to attack a lot and do damage. It's tough to know how much damage characters are doing until you really see them in action, until you see their final stats, and I don't have those yet. So let's just talk about it. His basic attack just does damage. His next attack does damage and inflicts weaken. It does more damage and inflicts the weaken. Again, weaken reduces the opposing character's damage by 25%. Savage Cut deals damage and inflicts bleed. And bleed, what bleed does is when the next time that character takes a turn, they take 30% damage from his basic attack, from this guy's basic attack. And so that's one damage over time you're going to see. There's going to be more coming. And here's his passive. This is actually nice. On a crit hit, he gains 10% turn meter. If they have a Bane, he gains crit chance. On a crit, he gains another 15%. This guy's going to be taking a lot of turns as he crits characters. He's kind of your, he's probably going to be hitting for not a ton of damage, but just be taking more turns and giving that bleed, which is super important. The Olog-hai Ironhide. He is available in, which shop is it? The Guild shop. And I've got 931 Guild coins. I'm going to go ahead and buy the Olog-hai Ironhide. He's at 59 now. He's kind of your big tanky guy, but he's not a tank because he doesn't taunt. So, there's a trade-off there. And one thing about this team, there is no taunting on the team. There's no way to make your opponent target a specific character. So this is going to be an offensive team only, and this may be why you go into Arena, possibly, we'll see when we get the team, go into Arena with this offensive team, but then you put your defensive team, your Goblin Chefs, your Goblins, your Goblin King, is that? Your Aragorn with the Hobbits, those teams that will heal up, keep healing each other, especially the Goblin Chef. Throw them in there. That's a defensive team. This is a strictly offensive team. It's going to work against the AI. I don't think it's going to work against other humans direct, so it's not a good team to have on defense because there's no way to keep it from trying. And you'll see at the end, the final character that we have here in Mordor, Shadrag? Yeah, Shadrag. You'll see at the end why that's true. Okay, Spear Bash. He's doing damage. He's just doing straight damage there. If they're below 50% health, he does more damage. Taste of Iron. This is going to be the AA attack, the adjacent target. Attack, adjacent, attack. So it's going to attack the character and anybody adjacent to them, do a bunch of damage that way. Attack all, and this is your AoE. Attack everybody and do 5% more damage for each stack of Mordor's Wrath at 10% damage down here at the bottom. What is Mordor's Wrath? Well, first of all, his passive is he's gaining armor, health, speed, armor. When a Mordor ally is attacked, he gains 1 stack of Mordor's Wrath up to 20 stacks. If he takes damage, lose 1 stack. So what you want to do is let this thing stack up to 20 stacks, and then boom, you AoE everybody and just crush your enemy with your with your big beefy Olog-hai Ironhide Troll Mordor Tank Spear. That's your boy. Save up those stacks and then hit everybody. Mordor Engineer, where is he available? He is available in the, I can't remember the name of these shops yet. This is your arena shop. I got a bunch of tokens here. You're buying him every day to be unlocking. You can see I'm unlocking these guys at 2 or 3 stars for these guys that are in the shops. That's going to be helpful because a lot of these characters unlock at 1 star. You get the idea. Basic attack, 80% damage weaken. We've already talked about weaken. This team has a lot of weaken they're spreading. They're making your team do a lot less damage. Attack the primary target and at all adjacent targets for 70. So there's your AA attack again. And it's going to inflict burning. And at level 3, it always inflicts burning. What is burning? 50% damage next time that character takes a turn. Attack all enemies. This is your AoE for 70% damage. If they have burning, they take more damage and inflict demoralize. I don't have demoralize up here. I can't remember what it does. Yes, I know what demoralize does. Demoralize actually reduces everybody's growth stats by 10%. Reduces their health, their attack, their, I'm going to call it potency and tenacity. I can't remember what they're called. It's going to reduce all those growth stats by 10%. That's what demoralize does. It's just more debuffs out there, more banes for your characters. And his explosive secret, well, everybody gains focus. Focus is what helps you land more banes. So that's what he's kind of giving support to the team that way. Finally, here's your boy. Here's your boy, Shagrat. This is the guy that you want to get active on the team. He is the one that makes it go. And let me give you all of the reasons why right now. You find him, first of all. This is the challenge. He is in the challenge shop. You need 30 of these. All the challenges give out these challenge tokens. Daily challenges, anyway. The daily gear challenges, I think, is where you get them. I'm still kind of getting used to it. And you got to be able to climb through the higher levels to get more of them. And I'm just not in those higher challenge levels. But let's take a look at his abilities and why he makes his team go around. Attack the target for 90% damage and additional damage for every bane on the target. He's also going to inflict weak-minded, which I resist. Oh, it tells me. Why am I not just reading it this way? Weak-minded. Well, guys, here you go. Lesson learned. You can just click here on the ability and see what weak-minded does. Resistance is... So this makes them vulnerable to more banes. They're resisting less banes with this. But he's going to land more damage for all the banes, but that's not his best ability. Right now, attack. This is the ability. I'm going to circle back to this one. A splash of green. I'd like Mordor, killing everyone, landing lots of banes with a splash of green on the side. Attack the target twice for 100% damage per hit. Inflict vulnerable for 1 turn. What's vulnerable? We can just click here. Vulnerable. Incoming damage is increased, so you do more damage to them. Poison. Minus 25% or 25% armor piercing damage. I think that'd be more than 30% regular damage. So you're inflicting poison with this boy here on all of the targets you attack. All the adjacent targets. If the Mordor Slasher's in the party, which he's going to be, they all get poison. Orc of the Eye. That's a weird one, but passive. Mordor squad members gain 5% damage. If an ally is below 10% health, gain Merciless. This is why this is going to be an attack team against the AI and not a defense team. If you're playing this team, by the way, if this team is set on defense and you're playing it, kill your boy Shadrag immediately. Get him gone. And I don't know if this is going to work if he goes below 10% health. I get the idea it's just if somebody else is below 10% health. When anybody goes below 10% health, he gains Merciless. What does Merciless do? Attack a target for 30% damage. If this character has Merciless, When an ally is at or below 10%, yes. He sacrifices the most wounded ally, so that ally will die, and he will deal 330% damage instead and grant might, which increases everybody's damage by 25%. By the way, this just keeps increasing. At level 2, it goes to 400% damage. At level 4, it goes to 500%. This is your one-shot boy. This is the guy that's going to do double damage here in poison. One-shot boy. This is your guy to farm. Shagrat makes the team go round. Guys, this Mordor team is going to be inflicting banes on everybody. It's going to be one-shotting people with Shagrat, but it's only a team to use on offense against the AI. I don't see this working as a defensive team. I could be wrong. Who knows? I could be wrong as an offensive team. We'll see what the stats actually look like when I get these guys unlocked. So stay tuned as I do that, doing something a little different here in the beta to see how this works. Everybody, that's all I got. Remember, Nooch too good.